The Genesis Mini is now hackable, finally. The Nintendo Switch Lite was hacked as well. And Nintendo looks back on a pretty awesome decade. And before I get into the video, I want to do a little ad for our Patreon $25 tier box. If you don't want to see the ad, just skip ahead. I got timestamps down below, you joker. But look, we got plushes that we send. I found a Blaziken toy the other day. That's pretty cool. Pokemon Detective Pikachu packs. What? What is this? What's going on over here? So we got video games. I found some Atari games recently. Sometimes we send NES, sometimes we send 64, Super Nintendo, whatever I find that we throw in there. Also a lot of meme stuff like this. Look at this picture of this old woman holding a gun. I don't know why, what's going on here. I think it's a birthday card or something, but there you go. We send that stuff to our $25 tier patrons every month. So go check that out. There are a few spots open, and our current patrons, we love you so much. Thank you, and also a special shout out to Aaron Ayala, who supports the hell out of the channel, donates all the time, every stream we do, and has given us all kinds of love on Patreon and just one-time donations as well. So Aaron Ayala, you're the biggest badass known to mankind. Thank you so much. Check out the Patreon, everyone else, and I'll see you in 1 second. The Genesis Mini, it was finally hacked. Me and Cameron literally, I think yesterday or the day before that, were talking about like, is the Genesis Mini hackable yet? Like, I don't know, I don't keep up with that. You know, I'm not like, oh, the Genesis Mini was hackable today, but I was checking around the web for some fun stuff to talk about, and today's the day, right? They said, we got it. On YouTube, Restalgia on YouTube, I believe that's how you say it, posted a video. You can check it out. I'll put the link in the description for once for you to go check it out. And you gotta install, it's a lot more complicated than the NES and SNES classic hacking situation is. It seems like, at least, from the video and stuff I was reading about it. The NES and SNES classics were like hackable, like pretty much like within a day, right? People figured out, they're like, oh, this is easy. You just plug it into your computer and you can literally just put stuff on there. The NES classic even had like a little note like, you hackers, in like the code or something like that, like, you guys, what are you doing? They knew people were putting games on there. I don't know why they didn't care, because the SNES Classic was just as easily hackable. I hacked both of them immediately after getting them. I got the NES Classic on the restock that they did, and the SNES Classic day one. And I hacked the hell out of both of them. And I figured the Genesis Mini it'd be like the same kind of thing, right? Similar, like Sega's just like, whatever, just put it out. But apparently it was a little harder. And Restalgia and his crew, I don't know who exactly did this hack. I'm assuming it was Restalgia. I tried to look into it. I looked all over like Reddit and all this other places. No one said specifically who did it. I just saw Restalgia posting about it everywhere. So I'm assuming it was him and his team. So tip of the cap to you boys. Good work over there, because Cameron just got a Genesis Classic, so we're gonna hack that motherfucker. And I'm gonna get one and hack it as well. So that's very cool. And apparently you can only put 100 additional games on there. I guess the memory on the system is, you know, not, you quote, take it easy, 100 games, that's a lot, all right? It's not, the NES Classic, you can put, I think, every single game from the NES library on there. Super Nintendo was a similar limited amount of games, but 100 games, that's the best of the best. If you want to put a full 100 on there, you're gonna get some mediocre stuff that's not that great, stuff that you don't care to play. So 100 is definitely enough. Maybe there's some kind of way you could expand the memory by soldering in some gigaflop. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy, all right? Ask Spawnwave, he'll figure it out. Yeah, it took a while for this to come to fruition, I guess because he had to make an app, a separate app that you have to install on your PC and your Genesis called Project Lunar, which allows you to run RetroArch on your system. And you can make it look really legit in the Genesis Classic. You can put the box art, the player account, the genre, all that stuff. All the stuff that when you see a game, it's like, oh, it's a spooky game. You can play 2 players. Spooky's a genre now. Deal with it. That type of stuff. So it looks legit. It looks nice across the board. It's not like the PlayStation 1 Classic hack where it's like you gotta have like a little USB thumbstick hanging out of it or something like that. It looks legit. It looks nice. One caveat was you couldn't delete the pre-installed games on there, and I was like, why would you want to delete the pre-installed games? They're all amazing, right? Aside from like maybe like the random Tetris and stuff, but why would you want to delete it? Just like, get it out of here, I don't want that. I don't know why you would. I mean, I could, you know, whatever. Maybe you just want to watch the world burn. I don't know. But yeah, this is a risky thing to do. It's a little more risky, a little more complicated than NES Classic and SNES Classic. Apparently your system could result in a dead console if you do it wrong, or maybe just if you just Your system just says, you know what? No, I don't like you. I'm gonna die. I don't know how that works, but I just saw that it could result in a dead console. So be careful if you're gonna do this. But yeah, really excited about that. That's very cool. The Genesis Mini just became a little hotter in my book. It was already pretty damn hot. I was like, damn, Sega finally got the classic little pre-installed console right, because they were doing that at games bullshit forever, and it was just garbage. The sound was like, just trash. The whole thing was trash. Sorry, Sega, but hey, you nailed it this time. At Games was originally on the case, and the whole internet was like, not again. And then Sega said, get out of here, At Games, we're doing it right. Sega's been doing really well by the consumer. Like the Sonic movie changed on the design. I don't know if they had anything to do with that, but maybe they did. But they're doing a lot of great things lately. I'm really loving Sega, all right? So tip of the cap to you as well. You multinational corporation, I'm assuming they're multinational. I mean, they're in a lot of countries, so I don't know the usage of that word, all right? I just wanted to say it. But the best news of all with this is we can finally have Sonic 3 on the Sega Genesis Mini. Why was this not on here from the beginning? Who knows? I don't know, but we can finally do it thanks to Restalgia. So great work. You're doing God's work. Really awesome. Go check it out. Like I said, link in the description. If you have a Sega Genesis Mini and you want to hack it, go check this out. It's not that complicated. It's just a little more complicated than the NES and SNES. Just follow the steps and you're going to be gaming in no time. And also, the Nintendo Switch Lite was hacked, which I thought was like supposed to be not like hackable. Like Nintendo was like, we got you now, hackers. You can't get this one, haha. Or maybe it was like the newest model Switch that's like, you're not hacking this one. But I'm like, Nintendo, shut up. Everyone's gonna hack everything ever. Are you kidding me? You just give them a piece of hardware, someone's gonna figure it out. The Nintendo Switch Lite came out in October, I think it was, maybe September. It might have been September actually. And it's already hacked. It's just a few months ago. You thought you really thinking like, no one's gonna get this one, haha. But apparently they have TX Demos SX version 3 running on the Switch, which I have no idea what that is. I saw people talking about like, yay, now we can finally play free games and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so I guess it's just so you can download free Switch games. Like, oh, I don't want to pay for Luigi's Mansion, so I'm gonna download it for free, which I think is kind of scummy. Me personally, maybe if you're using it just to play like emulated, like, ooh, I got some PlayStation 2 games on here, and like whatever, just some random fun stuff, that's all right, that's fun, that's cool. I just think kind of stealing from the developers like Nintendo and stuff like that, people that put a lot of heart and soul into the games, they deserve the money, all right? It's a loving experience, you're enjoying it, you're having a good time, why would you not want to support the artists and the people working hard on the projects? I don't know. I'm passing a little judgment, but hey, it's a little scummy in my book if you're doing that. If you're stealing games that you're enjoying, a little scummy. But yeah. Everything else, go for it. But yeah, Team-Xecuter, or Xequtr, I don't know if that's a play on the Pokemon's name, but they're the ones that figured this out. They got it running, so that's great, I guess. I don't know, like I said, I don't know exactly what this entails. Spawnwave talked about it, but I didn't watch the video. I'm sure he goes in depth, like, you can actually run the trigonometry 5 point, I don't know. I don't know this stuff, all right? I just know what I read online that says, people said, we can play free games, so there you go. I'm sure maybe you can browse the internet and get on Netflix or something. I don't know. Why is Netflix not on the Switch Lite? Again, I don't know. I wish I did. But good news, I guess, across the board. And I'm sure Nintendo's going to figure out a way to be like, okay, well, no more of that. Maybe they're going to have to bring more iterations out, like a new Switch Lite with a chipset. But they're going to figure it out regardless. Nintendo. Like I said, you put out a piece of hardware, people are going to hack it. There's no way around it. What do you think? You got some super high, like CIA level like tech heads over there at Nintendo, just like, this one's uncrackable. They're not getting into it. No, people devote their fucking days and nights to this shit. You're not gonna stop it, Nintendo. Obviously you can't embrace it, but I mean, bless your heart, keep trying, but, cause I feel you for it. I don't want people stealing games from you. Like I said, I love you, and I think that people that put their hard work, time, and effort into this deserve the money from your wallet if you're gonna enjoy their game. That's just me though. But yeah. Still very cool regardless of the thievery. And like I said, maybe you can play something like some Super Nintendo, PlayStation, or whatever games on there that aren't available. The developers are defunct. Who knows? Have fun with it. Go hack your Switch. Maybe you'll break it. I don't know, but Godspeed. And Nintendo released an adorable little infograph is what I saw people calling it online. It was a decade in review. It was the last decade in review. And I'm like, this looks more like just a collage. I feel like an infograph has like points with like more detail, more information on there. It's literally just stuff just all over the place in those little pictures. It wasn't even in order. It was just like, here's the Wii U down here, and what was it, when the Wii U come out, 2012, and then we got 3DS up here, and then we get stuff everywhere. Like, it wasn't in any type of order. It just looked like a mess. I'm like, how is this an infographic? It's just a collage, literally. But hey, whatever. And in 2011, we got the 3DS. Boom, great stuff, amazing stuff. 3DS did incredible numbers for Nintendo. I love my 3DS. You love your 3DS. Everyone and their grandma loves their 3DS, especially that grandma that put like thousands of hours in Animal Crossing. Woo! And then, like I said, 2012 was the Wii U. Not so good, Nintendo, sorry. It was down in the bottom left corner. I almost didn't even notice it, really. I was like, wait, where's the Wii U? Literally, I had to make a conscious note. I was like, where's the Wii U? Oh, okay, down here in the bottom left corner, where the least noticeable spot it could be. Great job, Nintendo. And then 2013 was the 2DS. 2014 was Amiibos. So, wow, we've had Amiibos for quite some time, but Nintendo's been slacking on Amiibos. I'm gonna go off a little tangent here. Nintendo's been slacking on Amiibos. When Luigi Mansion 3 came out, I was like, why don't we have a Gooigi Amiibo? Like a clear, see-through green Luigi. God, that would've been sick with the Poltergust and everything. With the Yoshi's Crafted World, we should've got an Amiibo. Back in like 2015, 2016, every game that came out got Amiibos. So like all these awesome big games that are coming out don't get Amiibos, and it sucks. I'm like, I would have loved a Gooigi Amiibo. For some reason, I got a Link's Awakening Amiibo, which was awesome, and I did buy it. I only have 3 Amiibos, Lucas, Ness, and the Link's Awakening Link, because I thought it was really cool. But I would have got a Gooigi Amiibo, so you missed out on some money there, Nintendo. I'm sure you would have sold out. I don't know why you're not doing it. They are slacking a little bit. They aren't cranking them out like they used to, so don't know what the case is there. Hopefully they don't fall off, because Amiibos are very cool little collectibles. I like those. But 2015, we got the 3DS XL, my personal favorite. I like the small one with the interchangeable faceplates. It has really cool buttons that look like the Super Famicom buttons. Very cool, like that a lot. And then 2016, they had the Pokemon Go Pokewalker thing that you like put on your wrist. I don't know why they were like psyched on that. That was really like whatever. It's from a mobile app thing, but whatever. And we also got the NES Classic, which was incredible. The retro scene loved it. The eBay flippers loved it. They were going for like $400 at some point. I'm sure the price is going back up now since they're no longer making them. But that was very cool. I got it on the second wave, and I like mine. I have it hacked to the high heavens. And then 2017, we got the SNES Classic and the Switch, was boom! That's good stuff. Super Nintendo's my favorite system of all time. But you better believe I was there waiting in line at Walmart looking like an idiot. I was like, I would like one, please, thank you. We had to write our names down on a list. It was weird. The guy at Walmart got mad at me for like filming or something. I don't remember. He was upset. But then the Switch, which the Switch is doing outrageously incredible. I loved the Switch from the very beginning. Super awesome. Great console. Just fantastic. Can't praise both of those things enough. Great job, Nintendo there. 2017, killer year. And then 2018, we got the Pokeball Plus. Again, a peripheral for one Nintendo game. I don't know why this was highlighted, but hey, congratulations, hallelujah. And then 2019, we got the Switch Lite, which, oh God, I love this thing. It feels so much better in your hands than the original Switch. My hands do not get crampy, but the original Switch, they get crampy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the way my hands are small, first of all. So maybe it's that, maybe it's my problem. Maybe you got bigger hands, you're like, whoa, Shane, shut up. I don't know. But it's great for travel. I love it. With the everything attached in one unit, feels solid and sturdy. Fantastic. Got my teal blue one, or whatever color it's called. Great stuff. Can't wait for some awesome editions, so maybe I'll transfer my system over to that. Give me a Metroid Prime 4 edition. I'm there. But then all the like the key games from the decade, like Super Mario Galaxy 2, Breath of the Wild, all the big stuff that came out was just scattered around everywhere for you to see. So it was a fun little thing just to look at. I feel like it could have been more love put into it, more effort put into it. You know, it was just something they just slapped together. It was like, here, look at this. You guys liked all that stuff. Thank you for buying it. But it was still nice to see. Just a little slight jog down memory lane, just a oops, and then just came back home. But there you go. That was fun to look at. Go check it out. It'll be on screen right now, or go look at it online if you want. I don't know. If you want a bigger version, go get it. I don't know. But if you want to look like this badass on screen right here, hit up our merch store at fugamecrue.bigcartel. We got shirts, stickers, mugs, great pricing, fast shipping, good quality. Go check it out. If you want to support the channel but you don't want to buy merch, patreon.com/fugamecrue for as low as $1 a month. You saw the ad earlier for our $25 tier boxes. I got a lot more meme stuff in there, and we're going to be finding a lot more video games, a lot more plushes and stuff like that. We got some Pikachu plushes, Squirtle plushes, all kinds of fun stuff coming your way on that front. But yeah, check that out. Check the links in the description. My channel, Cam's personal channel, everything else I talked about is down there. We also have a BitChute and a Vlare. Check all of it out and have fun. And I'll see you later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
That was a silent one.